There's two things in life I need right now. Coffee and a haircut. This looks good. You know, the nice thing about having room service, I don't have to make my bed. That's a happy thought. I totally forgot to put this thing in the coffee when I made it. One thing that you'll learn very quickly about Anna and I is that we're Christians. And so one thing I thought would be really cool is to have like a verse of the day. I made this little notebook for Anna because she was going through a hard time, and like it's this notebook's like filled with one verse that she could just read through, and it's pretty cool. So anyways, I stole her little note card for my trip, and not bad coffee. But thanks be to God who always leads us in triumph in Christ and manifests us through the sweet aroma of the knowledge of Him in every place. Like, you know, when you smell something that smells really, really good and you're just attracted to it, and like a really good food, and you're like, oh, that tastes so good. Or a flower, you're like, that smells so good. So that's the same thing. It's, as a Christian, I should be like a sweet aroma to those around me of the knowledge of Him in every place. So if you're around a Christian and you sense that sweet aroma, so to speak, that's why. And if you don't sense that sweet aroma, then, well, that's another topic altogether. Have any of you guys come up with this problem? iPhoto says that the library got damaged and it can't find these photos. I'm literally having to go through this because it just won't work. I'm late for my first session. But I mean, how special could it be? It's about the most valuable webpage you'll never build. I get for being late. I forgot my badge in the car. Even more late now.
I need new TV series recommendations, but only TV series that...
I think I'll just take a nap. So one of the vendors is giving away free massages. Well, I thought it was free. You sit down and they have you watch a movie while you're getting a massage about their product, which I guess is a brilliant idea. Ooh, I think that could be my dream car right there. I think better than anything else that you could actually glean or learn from at a conference like this is the people that you meet. I've met two or three people that just like I think could really add things to my life, and maybe even to the business. So that's really good. I mean, you're surrounded by people who just have a lot of experience and have a lot of ideas to bring to the table. This is my truck. And no, I don't love flying. My sister does, though. So, a situation happened today with me where I was gonna go out with this lady and her boss and their boss's family. So I get there and I find out. I'm like, so is your boss coming? No, boss isn't coming. And so for me, I know a lot of people might not have a problem with this, but for me, like, I didn't know if it was okay for me just to like go to dinner with this lady, even though she was married and she was like 40, okay? So what I did was I actually called Anna, my fiance, and I was like, hey, is this okay with you? Is it not okay with you? And kind of got her feedback on it and everything. And because one thing I want to do is I want to put safeguards and boundaries, we both do, on our relationship. So it kind of builds trust. So anyways, just thought I'd share that little bit of wisdom. Also, one thing I did with the whole going out to eat with that lady or not going out to eat with that lady is I called Anna. I was like, hey, what do you feel about this? Got that all figured out. When I found out what she felt about it, I went back to the lady and I was like, I said, we don't feel very comfortable about this. And so I was able to go back and say basically to the lady, hey, we're united on this. I didn't go back and say, well, she doesn't like the idea or she doesn't feel comfortable with it. It was, yeah, we don't really feel comfortable with it. So like that shows that you're together, you're a team. And I'm trying to go into the wrong door. Not mine. How awkward. Room service was definitely here. That makes me happy.